Something I think we talk a lot about in reading, and something that readers share, is readers are more empathetic than the average person because they have so much practice putting themselves into other people's shoes. I don't know if there was an actual moment I said I want to be a writer, because I've always loved storytelling. You know, even when it was with action figures or crayons, even from a child. It's more the moment I figured out you could be a writer as a job. And that came much later, I think, when I was in high school and decided to pursue studying writing for film in college. So the Red Queen series was inspired by an image that I had in my head. I was in my senior year of university, and I had this idea for a girl in an arena who was about to be executed. And instead of being killed, she electrocutes her executioner. I was very struck by that image, and I asked myself, you know, who is she? Why was she going to be killed? How does she have these superhuman powers? And every question led to another question to another piece of the world. And at that point in time, you know, I was writing creatively, I was thinking about storytelling, and I was studying film, but I was also thinking, well, what if this is a book instead? And decided to pursue it. Yes, always been a reader. I think it helped that both my parents were school teachers. My mom was an English teacher, English literature teacher, and my dad was a history teacher. And so the natural connection of those two is fantasy storytelling, I think. I would hope that at the very least, my books are an escape, a few hours to pull outside your life and then maybe come back with new eyes on something. Something I think we talk a lot about in reading, and something that readers share, is readers are more empathetic than the average person because they have so much practice putting themselves into other people's shoes. And so you always hope when someone comes out of a book, they have a little bit more perspective, a little bit of a different lens, a little bit of, oh, I never thought about it that before. And the real magic is when you do it without them knowing it. And they come out of the story just thinking, wow, I never thought of it that way, but they don't know the book did that. It's been incredible to reach more readers. I think that's always been one of the great benefits of social media, is you can reach more readers, you can have more of a connection with them, but that is also a double-edged sword. You know, as much as you give out, you're also inviting things back in, and sometimes, most of the time, the things that come back are very, very good, but the few times that they aren't, they're bad, and those things stick out because naturally we always focus on the negative instead of the positive. So TikTok, Book Talk, it's just expanded our audience in such a way. So it's really, really cool to meet new readers, to find new readers and be able to say, like, here's what a life of an author looks like to me. I'm very nosy, so I love seeing those videos from my colleagues. So I always think, you know, oh, if I like it, someone else will like it too.